Hey parents of Sagittarius children, I wanted to say Gemini. This is parental guidance for the month of July. Different format. This will ensure that we are truly focusing on children this month. And I think I already got the card. Oh, that's nice. Is there anything else that popped out? Okay. So the theme for your Sagittarius child, it says, I choose to forgive others. This is an overall theme or lesson happening for Sagittarius children. I feel like really low. Like, I need this chair to be higher. So let's see what's going to happen in the coming weeks for Sagittarius children in July. I'm a Sagittarius child, and forgiveness is like, oh, what does this mean? Not comfortable. What's the energy for the first week in July, please? I was thinking prosperity, more of that stuff. I'm like, oh, I got to do some work. Ugh. Anyway, this is for all Sagittarius children of any age. If this does not align with you, check out your rising, your moon, your Venus. You can even look at your Mars. What about the second weekend? Thank you. Okay. Okie doke. And support. I saw it fall. Okay. Interesting. So what do we have? So the first week, we'll clarify, but the first week you are stronger than you know in reverse. Second week, something motivational is taking place. In the third week of July, there's something about heavenly signs, some spiritual time happening in the third week of July for you. The fourth week, we got some body changes going on, maybe letting some things flow. And then in the fourth week, or the final week in July, we have support. What is the child's attitude? Or yes, what is the attitude this first week in July, please? Healthy. Cool. So something going on with your health where your child doubts their ability to do something, but they are stronger. Maybe they are feeling stronger and they're feeling confident. So we'll go into that in a little bit. But your child is feeling healthy, motivated to get out. May I have a message for the second week, please? I'm understanding. Today I will take the extra time to listen more than I speak and try to see things through someone else's eyes. So there's some motivation to be truly helpful or to understand, or through your child's progress, through their goals and things that they aspire to do. They're motivated to do it, and they're also motivated to be more compassionate. May I have an attitude for the third week? I am one of a kind. So there may be a level of, there's some kind of isolation, maybe not seeing that they're special or talented, and maybe there's a reason for some spiritual isolation in that they have to have those things uncovered. What is the attitude concerning body changes for the fourth week in July for Sagittarius children? Like my arms should be really strong. I'm like gripping stuff and having to keep my arms all, like my hands. Messages for body changes in the 4th week. What is the attitude, please? There we go. You're not curious about something. I almost feel like you're taking charge. It says, today I will try something new that I have never done before. That's how I find out what I like to do and what I'm good at. I think you already know. Your child already knows. What about support? What is the attitude concerning support, please? I am friendly. Yay! You gotta be friendly if you want support. So you're open. Your child is open. All right, so we're gonna get some clarifying messages. That's a lot. That's a lot. It looks like, something motivational. We're gonna stick to a couple. Keep in mind that this message is just for who it's for. It's be for every Sagittarius child. This is just the message that I'm getting. So it aligns with you or it will not. It's like all these cards just keep wanting to come out. All these. Anything else? What are the underlining messages or things that you want us to know about being stronger than who you are? So there's a sense of confidence here in this first week in July. You know, you're not needing to be told, your child doesn't need to be told that they're stronger than you know. They are aware of their abilities for sure. I feel like there is some kind of spiritual quest. Your child is something's going to come to their minds. Like their awareness is going to increase this month. And it could be that awareness that, you know, allows them to see, you know what the world needs right now is just more love and grace. You know, it's not necessarily that something negative is happening to them. It's just they have been given a download or some kind of observation where they see what people need right now is grace. What is this about for the first week in July? You got the Emperor and the Empress. I just prefer the cards to fall to the ground and not flip over. And I think for this particular reason, that's how I'm going to take them. Maybe nothing wants to come out. Maybe that's all that there is that needs to be shared. And your child is just, thank you, super confident. Okay, we got the Fool in reverse. It speaks to knowing, like there is no need for a new adventure. There is no need to do something new. There is a sense of confidence, well-being. They know what they need to do. There could be a focus on their health or their body or their mental health. It's just they are healthy. They are okay. Everything is in balance. What about the second week in July? We have call. Yeah, there's a call. So I don't know if you can see it. But your child has the Fool card in reverse. Hopefully you can see these if I didn't show them already. You're stronger than you know, and that I am healthy. There is a motivational call through spirit that I feel that your child receives. Where they're because they're in they have the ability to understand. They're receptive. Oh, it's a spiritual time for little Sagittarians. I can feel it. It's like they're getting a message and a download. It's a spiritual thing. So having to choose to forgive others isn't somebody did wrong to them per se, and it's like a journey that they have this month. It's like they've been given a download of compassion, and that is how they are choosing to operate, to see things from that bigger perspective. What are any clarifying messages you want them to have in the third week? We have the Star card and the Empress. So there is some sense of divinity going on here. Normally I don't take cards fall on the floor, but if I can see them fall and see how they land, I'll take them. And these appear to resonate. So we have the Empress here. So your child is in this first week, in this third week, expect a transformation, a wish fulfilled, but it's a spiritual connection. Like the third week in July, I feel it's going to be a very spiritual time for your child. And it seemed that way with Gemini as well, that there was some significance in the third week. And I think it has to do with Mercury going direct. What is this? It almost seems like it's a transition. Like it's coming out of something and going into something else. Like the rest of the month takes on a different feel. What's with the body changes in the fourth week? What is the clarifying messages for Sagittarius children in the fourth week of July? Message of fire in reverse. Being open to something. 5 of air. Is there a conflict? King of fire. I'm going to figure that out right now. In the upright, this is, you can't really see it, but this is determination for a new adventure, innovation, independent, creative action, spirited and headstrong. And I feel that because it's in the reverse, there is a pause. Maybe there's changes in their spirit, there's changes, positive changes in their body, and it's not headstrong. You know, the messenger of fire being in reverse is almost like something is not moving. And that's okay. It's like there's a cocoon or some kind of inner work that's happening. They have the King of Fire in reverse. How does this work? I don't know how these. So in the upright, it says spiritual influencer, creative, inspired leadership. I feel like this is a season where your child is going to be the student, not the teacher. They're receiving some kind of downloads in this first week. So they're in some kind of cocoon thing where from here it's like there's some kind of spiritual thing happening. And then we have 5 of air. Yeah, there's tension and some conflict possibly, and this was in the upright. How did that break already? Wow. I guess I gotta protect this card now because it's like it already chipped. I just got these. Okay. Anyway. And see, yeah, remember I said something about a cocoon? You can't see it that well, but there is a cocoon that's being created, like they're nestled in something. I said it before I saw it. They are protected. Your child in this 4th week in July, there's some tension that comes up. It could come in the form of a person that induces this tension, curiosity, or like societal things. Let's say curiosity. I'm looking at that. I don't know why I said curiosity. But there is tension happening around them that makes them retreat, and not in shame or fear, but it's like they're isolating themselves or they're cutting themselves off from things that don't serve them, that serve, with tension or distraction or conflict, something like that, where they're like, you know what, they're putting a barrier so that this cannot affect them. And so they're more so under the protection of spirit. There's quiet. There's not a lot of movement here. There's stillness. They're not allowing this to affect them. There's something going on with some kind of conflict, or this process here, which is another way that this can be, this process of transformation. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. That it can be an external tension, but there is an internal transformation that's happening with your Sagittarian this month, where it becomes more physical and mental to metaphysical. And there's some changes that are happening, and it's going to cause some growth within them. They are now becoming a student, and there's some stillness, and you have to be still in order for, you don't see cocoons just swirling about. They're stabilized. And this tension of growth is necessary to get the end result that we'll see, if not later this month, the month to come. And so they're not curious. It's almost like they're aware that this is a necessity. This won't surprise them when this transformation happens. It's almost like, okay, I know it's time. This is what I'm supposed to do. There's no fear associated with this. Give me a second. So in the final week, we have support, spiritual support, or maybe as a result of them going through that transformation, they are in a better place and they are just supported by spirit, and they have so much more ease or happiness or joy, and they can extend what they gained through that cocoon phase with others effortlessly. Yeah, this is giving to others. Anything else? Chariot. So let's see. So the Six of Earth. Excuse me. Unexpected resources, happy surprises, generosity. So there's blessings that could, unexpected things that come to your Sagittarius child, and at the end of July, it could be something that they're hoping for, wishing for, but there's generosity. Either generosity is given to them. I see spiritual support. So spiritual generosity is given to them, or they are being generous to other people. But because there's something about this whole thing that makes them want to be kinder or extend what they have been given to others. We have the Two of Air. So there is no indecision. Things are very clear for them. The Chariot in reverse, I think there could possibly be a slower pace, but we will see. There is no struggle. There is no like it's I feel effortlessness coming from this card right now. Like there is no like, oh, I finally made it victory. I feel like it's almost like the hard work that they have done, the blessings, now something is just being showered down on them. Because you can't see it, but this, if you look at this image, it looks like she's just reining in, like she just overcame, like the I think it is the Six of Wands, where, she just came in riding on a horse, like, oh, I finally defeated them. But it's almost like rest, blessings are pouring down on her just for her to receive. Like there wasn't anything heavy that she needed to do to receive it or earn it, or it's because now it's like the after effect. Like you did the work, and you did the work like earlier. So maybe like last month or something, you did the work. And now this is a season of purification. And now it's like, because of that, we are showering down on you. We are blessing you. This wasn't something, this is not the work of her hands. This is not the work of the Sagittarius child's hands. It's not their actions. It's the benevolence of something outside of them that is doing something. So it's not like, ooh, you did it. It's not your efforts. It's you are the benefactor of the efforts of someone else. And there is a level of stillness, just acceptance, appreciation, just taking it. That is what is, that's what's coming up. So this is a position where your child is able to forgive easily because they have gone through some kind of spiritual purification process where it's easy for them to give love. It's easy for them to receive. It's about love. It's about a spiritual transformation where it's a purification process where they're just able to give more love and be more of a loving vessel to other people. So that is your message, parents, for the month of July for your Sagittarius child. I thank you guys for watching. All support is appreciated, and we will see you again next month.